right. So seated position, using a blanket or a cushion, anything to elevate the hips. And sometimes you can sit on your block. That's also a good idea to elevate your hips. So just find any position. This is Sukhasana, easy pose. But if you remember, if you have knee issues, if you have hip issues, lower back, and this is too much for you, just have your legs in front of you. Place a blanket or place a bolster or pillow under your legs. All right, and let's find space in the chest and stretching the shoulders to open first. Lift from the heart center and then relax your hands down to your thighs. Soften and the elbows by your rib cage, and always lifting from the neutral spine, the spine neutrally from the chest. Guide the chin slightly back and then slightly down. You can close your eyes. You can lower the gaze towards the floor. I'm going to take you here a few minutes to connect with the breath, settling down. Relaxing any tension on the muscles of your face, release your jaw. And first allow your breath to be natural. You are just breathing in and out through both nostrils. Now slowly begin to modify the pattern of the breath as you lengthen the inhalations and the exhalations, always without forcing your breath. You can engage your Ujjayi breathing if you feel comfortable with Ujjayi breath. Let's begin moving the spine slowly with the palms hands down to your knees. We're going to come on like a cat-cow from a seated position. So with inhale, the elbows come into the rib cage. You're arching the spine. You open the throat slightly up. And exhale, rounding the spine, belly in, chin, and stretching between the shoulder blades. Inhale, elbows by the rib cage, arch the spine, open the chest. Exhale, rounding, belly in, elbows out. And keep moving at your own pace, open, arching, and rounding the spine with the inhalations and the exhalations. Just go at your own rhythm. Couple more rounds. And inhale, slowly return back to the neutral position. Now inhale, arms going out and up, and find the space in between each vertebrae. I'm going to flex one elbows. I want to extend the opposite arms as you reach to the sky. Gently bring the spine to one side, and then do it to the opposite side, like swing the spine gently side to side as you relax your shoulders and elbows, reaching through the fingertips of one hand towards the sky, and just stretch gently those intercostal muscles and gently mobilize the spine. laterally, side to side, and then slowly return back to center. Bring the arms to the side in T position and slowly exhale down towards the floor. Shoulders coming forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. One more time in this direction. And exhale, release down. Let's reverse. Bring the shoulders up to the ears. Forward, down, and back. Up to the ears. Forward, back, down. And one more time. Releasing those joints and then slowly coming into neutral position. Place your left hand down to your left knee. Inhale, right arm goes out to the side in T position. Exhale, hand goes down slowly at the same time you lower the left ear to your left shoulder. Stretch side of the neck. Inhale, head back to center, arm in T position. Exhale, hand down, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, head back to center, arm to the side in T. Exhale, release the hand down, left ear to left shoulder. One more time. Inhale, arm to the side, head back to center. Exhale, right hand down, left ear to left shoulder, and then slowly the head comes back through the neutral position. Right hand down to your left right knee. Inhale, or left arm T position. Exhale, hand down, right ear to right shoulder. Release your left shoulder down. Inhale, head back through center, arm to the side. Exhale, hand down, ear to your shoulder. Inhale, T position, head back through center. Hand down, ear to your shoulder. One more time. Inhale, arm to the side, T position. Hand down, right ear to your right shoulder, and the head comes to neutral, left hand down to your left knee. Now inhale, arms to the side, and then open the chest as you guide the arms back. Stretch the front of the chest, the front of the shoulders, and then slowly twist to the right. Left hand goes down to your right knee, right hand behind you. Lift from the chest, and then rotate the chin towards your left shoulder and down. Close your eyes, breathe through the twist. Now keep your left hand on outside or holding from your right knee. The right arm goes to the side, flex the elbow, and the spine goes to the left. So there is a lateral stretch again, right side. Keep the breath flowing. Soften your right hand, your right elbow and shoulder. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, cross your right hand, place your right hand to your left knee. Flex the elbows and relax the spine, chin to your chest, crown of the head pointing towards the floor. Take a moment. Stretching the spine, upper spine, middle spine, lower back. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, bring the arms to the side in T position. Again, open the chest, stretch the shoulders. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand goes down to your left knee. Left hand behind you, lift the chest. And exhale, rotate the head as you bring the chin to your right shoulder. Keep the breath flowing. Now extend your left arm up, overhead, and then bring the spine to the right as you relax your both arms. Press with the left hip as you stretch those muscles in between the rib cage on your left side. Breathing. Release. Lateral stretch also for the spine, and then lower your left hand down to your right knee. Flex the elbows and fall forward. Crown of the head towards the mat. Breathe, stretch in between the shoulder blades. And then inhale, come back up. Arms to the side all the way, and then slowly release the hands towards the floor. Shoulders up, back, and down. Sweep the arms to the side, flex the elbows, and place the hands to the back of your head. Elbows come in forward, and then keep the upper spine nice and long. And then exhale, the chin goes down to the chest as you stretch cervical spine, upper spine. Keep the breath flowing. And bring the elbows out and then down towards the floor. Let's rotate the head. Inhale, lift the chin up. Exhale to the right, to the chest. Inhale to the left and up. And just keep moving in this direction. Few more rounds. Reverse, go to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left and down. To the right, up. To the left and down. One more round. And back to center. Now let's bring the hands behind us and do the crossing of the legs. Let's do some windshield wiper movement here. Move the hips, the legs. Take your time here. And then drop the legs to one side. And let's make our way to tabletop. Protect your knees if you need to. Place your blanket and the knees wide as your hips. Wrist under the shoulders, not close to your knees. Wrist under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And we're going to move again into the cat-cow from all fours position. Neutral spine. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, look forward. Exhale, round the spine into the cat, but we're going to move the cat halfway down. So release the elbows, go halfway down, and then move forward into table. Release the belly, open the chest. That's an inhale. Exhale, round the spine, belly in. Move the hips halfway down. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, back to center. Keep inhaling, belly down. Open the chest into the cow. Exhale, rounding the spine, and then go all the way down to Child's Pose, Balasana. Place your forehead down to your hands towards the floor or towards the block. Take a moment to stretch symmetrically both sides of the spine, the back of the hips. And then slowly, let's all come to tabletop position. Now, extend the left leg back and up. Flex the knee. Cross it over to your right leg behind the leg and then move halfway back the hips. Inhale, come back to center and do the crossing of the legs. Left leg goes back and up. Flex the knee. Cross it over to the back of your right leg and then move the hips halfway down. One more time, back to table. Extend the left leg back and up. Flex the knee. Cross it over, release and move halfway down. Inhale, come back to the center, extend the leg and then flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, and release the left knee under your left hip. Right knee is under your right hip. Move back to Balasana, Child's Pose. Elbows down, take a few rounds of breath here. And slowly move back to tabletop. Now extend the right leg back and up. Flex the knee, cross it over behind your left leg, and then move the hips halfway down. Try to keep the hips even. I'm kind of leaning to one side, try to keep it even. Back to center, right leg back and up. Flex the knee, cross it over, and then move the hips back. One more time, back to center, right leg back and up. Flex the knee, cross it over behind your left leg, move the hips back and back to center. Extend the right leg and flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, and release. Right knee under the right hip, left knee under your left hip, moving back, Child's Pose. Take a moment, relax and breathe. And slowly, let's find our way to tabletop position. So from tabletop, tuck the toes under, wrist under the shoulders, and we're going to come into downward dog. Lift the hips, chin to the chest, bend one knee at a time. Flexing shoulders away from your ears, crown of the head pointing towards the floor, and keep paddling the feet as you stretch the back line of the legs. Chin in and then lift and then lower the knees to table, top of the feet flat on the mat, move the hips towards the heels and bring the arms with you as you relax the shoulders towards the floor, elbows towards the mat. Relax and concentrate on the breath. Standing in the knees, sweep the arms out and up. And exhale, release the hands down towards the hips, shoulders up, back, and down. Now step forward with your left foot. Right knee a little bit more behind so it's not directly under your right hip. And your left knee over to your left ankle. So you're moving the pelvis to the front. I'm going to flow the arms up. Exhale, rotate the arms out and back, down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Keep moving the pelvis forward one more time. Rotating arms up. Exhale, back and down. Release the right hand down by your left foot. And then inhale, open and twist to the left. Holding position. Keep the breath flowing. And exhale, release the hand down towards the floor. Straighten the leg, move the hips back. Forehead towards your knee, chin to your chest. Keep the breath flowing. Flex your left knee, place your left hand by your left foot, and then keep the right knee down, open and twist to the right. Exhale, hand down. Left knee comes back to meet your right knee. Let's all move back to Balasana, child's pose. Back to table. Stepping forward with the right foot. Keep your left knee slightly back, right knee over to your right ankle, pelvis and hips moving to the front. Now we're going to move the arms back, up. Turn the palms up and then slowly lower the hands forward and down. Inhale, arms out, up overhead. Turn the palms up, slowly release. One more time. Arms up, back, up, forward, and down. Now place your right hand down by your right foot. Keep the left knee down. Open and twist to the right. Breathe. Exhale, hand down. Straighten your right knee. Move the hips back, chin to your chest. Flex your right knee. Right hand down by your left foot. Open and twist to the left. Breathe. Exhale, hand down. Right knee comes to meet your left knee. Move the hips back. Take a moment and Balasana, child's pose. Back to tabletop position. Belly in, tuck the toes under. Let's move downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Straighten the knees, hips up, chin to the chest, heels down, paddle the feet again as you rotate the shoulders away from your ears. Now lower both heels down. If you have your blanket like me, take the blanket away from the mat. Step forward with your left foot and then lower the right heel down. Try to keep the hips even, left knees over to left hand, left knees over to your left ankle, and then bring the arms out to the side and all the way up into warrior one. From warrior one, so your back foot is an angle and you're pressing through the outside of your back foot. Your left knee is over to your left ankle, and we're going to bring the arms overhead and exhale, lower the spine halfway down, sweep the arms out and bring the top of the hands to the back of your sacrum. Engage the core, lift the chest, bring the arms out and up into warrior one. Exhale, arms out and lower the spine halfway down. Place both hands to the top of the sacrum. Engage the core, lift the chest, coming into warrior one. Exhale, sweep the arms out, lower the hands down to the sacrum. Engage the core, last one. Bring the arms overhead into warrior one. Take a deep inhale and exhale, lower the hands towards the mat. Spin off the back heel, high lunge, lower the right knee down towards the floor, top of the right foot down towards the mat, and bring the left foot to meet your right foot, downward dog. Relax, take a break. Slowly find your way to tabletop position. Wrist under the shoulders, tuck the toes under, downward dog, lift the hips, chin to the chest, heels towards the floor. Step forward with the right foot, lower the left heel down, an angle, right knee over to right ankle, engage the core to come into Vardasana one, warrior one. Inhale, exhale, lower the spine halfway down, sweep the arms down to the sacrum, so palms are facing up. Inhale, engage the core, lift the chest, and come into warrior one. Exhale, sweep the arms out and down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale one more time, sweep the arms out, place the top of the hands down to the sacrum. Inhale, engage the core to come to our last warrior one. Exhale, lower the hands down towards the floor, spin off the back heel, and then lower the left knee down, top of the foot flat on the mat. Right knee comes to meet your left knee, and let's all move back to child's pose. Take a moment. Moving slowly, tabletop position, tucking the toes under, downward dog, lift the hips, chin to the chest, shoulders away from your ears. Now we're going to walk the hands towards the feet slowly, coming to the back of your mat with the feet wide as your hips. Now bend the knees deeply, touch your thighs with your belly and chest, grab the opposite elbows, stretch your spine. Release your neck. And bring the hands towards the hips, engage the core, keep the chin in, lift the head, lift the chest, Samastiti, equal standing pose. Feet under the hips, hands to the heart center. Reconnect with the breath. Nice, long, deep inhalations and exhalations. And release the hands down by your hips. I'm going to turn this way. So everybody, please have your feet wider than your hips. And then rotate the right foot out and just adjust the opening or the width of your feet. The back foot is parallel to the back of the mat, toes the right foot pointing to the front. Flex your right knee, arms to the side in warrior two. And from warrior two, we're going to come into peaceful warrior. Lower the left hand down and sinking deeply into the position, right arm over to right ear. Take a deep inhale. Keep your right knee bent. Warrior two, look over to your right hand. Inhale, exhale, peaceful warrior. Stretch the right side of the rib cage. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, warrior two, arms in T position. Look over to your right hand. Inhale, exhale, peaceful warrior. Take a deep inhale and exhale, warrior two. Now straighten your right knee and then move with the arm. Move the spine to the right, lower the hand down below your knee, and your left hand is pointing up to the sky. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle. Holding position. Keep the breath flowing. Feel the stretch, inner thigh. Inhale, engage the core, return back through center and release the hands down. Rotate the right foot and then the left heel comes in. So we're going to do the same thing, opposite leg. Arms to the side in T position. Look over to your left hand, flex your left knee, 90-degree angle. This is warrior two, Vibhardhasana 2. Inhale, exhale, right hand down and stretch the left side of the rib cage as you sweep the arm over to your left ear. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, warrior two, look over to your left hand. Inhale, exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. One more time, inhale, exhale, peaceful warrior. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Straighten the knee and stretch to the left side and come into Utthita Trikonasana. Extend your right arm to the sky. Find a nice opening. Keep the breath flowing. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Come into releasing the hands down, shoulders up, back, and down. Now rotate the left foot so both feet are now parallel. We're going to fall forward and rotate the spine. Inhale, arms to the side in T position. Exhale, belly in. Lower the hands down towards the floor. Left hand in the center, and we're going to open and twist to the right. Exhale, right hand down to the floor in the center. Inhale, open and twist to the left. Exhale, hand down, twisting to the right. Inhale, open and twist. Exhale, hand down. Inhale, open and twist to the left. Exhale, down towards the floor. Inhale, open and twist to the right. Exhale, hand down. One more. Open and twist to the left. And then slowly lower the hand down and holding from the opposite elbows if you like, or relax your spine, crown of the head towards the floor. Stretching inner thighs, relax your pelvic floor. And then from here, lift the chest, and we're going to walk the hands towards your right foot, and then rotate the right foot facing forward. The left heel goes back. Release the left knee down. Bring the right knee to meet your left knee, and let's move back to child's pose. Take a moment. And from Balasana, let's move to table. From table, let's move the pelvis, the belly towards the floor, and let's come into a Sphinx pose. So Sphinx pose. Elbows right under your shoulders and the hands, the forearms and the palms are parallel. Legs and feet together. And you are pressing to the pelvis, the hips. And then if you feel like you're collapsing and your shoulders coming to your ears, release your shoulders back and down and lift the chest. The idea is your spine is shooting forward and up, and you're holding in position, but keep those back muscles strong and activated. Relax your breath, keep those muscles strong, keep pressing through the pelvis, keep lifting the chest, breathing in and out, in and out. If you feel like your back muscles are releasing, engage them back and keep lifting. Couple more breaths. And then slowly soften the chest down, bring the elbows out, make a pillows with your hands, turn the head to one side, relax your lower back. Turn it over to the opposite side. And bring the forehead towards the palm. So you have one hand on top of the other one. Now open the legs wide as your mat. We're going to keep the forehead down. We're going to engage the glutes, lower back muscles, and try to lift the feet and legs off the mat. Forehead down, activate lower back muscle, glutes, and then lift the legs, holding position. And lower both feet down. Now bend the knees, keep the knees wide, sole the feet together. We're going to press the palms under the shoulders against the floor to lift the chest, lift the pelvis, lower the feet. And this is wide child's pose, wide stand, child's pose with knees wide. Relax your lower back, relax your belly and pelvic floor. And then slowly place the hands under the shoulders, lift the chest, bring the right knee to meet your left knee, drop the hips to one side and the legs to the front. So let's all come to the front of the mat with the feet wide as your hips, a little bit as more stretching in farmer's pose, hugging, chin in. Now inhale, lift the chest and let's lower the elbows under the shoulders. The palms are facing down, elbows are not here, not there, right under the shoulders. And then we press to lift to the chest, feet off the mat. And we're going to straighten the legs forward and down, halfway down. Engage the core, flex the knee, bring the thighs into the chest, release your lower back. Straighten the legs, inhale, exhale, down, halfway down, hover. Engage the core, flex the knee, thighs into the chest. Straighten the legs forward, exhale down, hover. Inhale, lift the legs, bend the knees into the chest. Straighten the legs forward, engage the core, exhale, lower, hover. Engage, flex the knee, bring the thighs into the chest, 2 more. Straighten the legs, inhale, exhale, lower, hover. Inhale, lift, bend the knees into the chest. 1 more round. Straighten the legs forward, exhale, hover. Bend the knees into the chest, lower the feet down, and then slowly round the upper spine and release down towards the floor. Arms to the side in T position. Rock your head gently from side to side. And bring the arms up and overhead. Palms facing up, relax your shoulders. Your feet are wide as your hips and the heels are right under your knees. We're going to come into bridge, same time, we're going to mobilize again, shoulders join. Inhale, coming to bridge at the same time, you bring the palms and the arms down towards the mat. Exhale slowly, release your bridge and bring the arms overhead. Inhale, lift into the bridge, hands down. Exhale, release the spine and bring the arms overhead. And keep moving at your own pace. 3 more rounds, moving slowly with the breath. Inhale when you come up. Exhale when you lower the spine and you bring the arms overhead. Couple more rounds. And from here, hands to the knee, feet off the floor, Uttanasana. Counterbalance the back bend. Release your lower back as you bring the thighs in and away with inhale. Exhale into the chest. Inhale away. A few more rounds like that. And bring the knees over the hips and the arms to the side in T position. Lift the feet so the feet are now in line, the heels are in line with your knees. We're going to go left to right to work, keep working on core strength. Exhale slowly, twist to the right. Exhale, hover. Inhale, engage, back through center. To the right as we exhale. In control, long exhale, slow movement, hover. Engage the core, inhale back through center. Exhale to the left, hover. Inhale, engage, back through center. Exhale to the right, slowly, hover. Engage, inhale, back through center. To the left, slowly, exhale, hover. Inhale, back to center. Last round, exhale to the right, gently, hover. In control, inhale back through center, release the feet down, coming to bridge to lift the spine, to adjust the spine, and then slowly let down towards the floor. Hug yourself, stretch your lower back. Keep the breath flowing. And holding from the back of the legs, straighten the legs up, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Then separate the legs out to the side in a V, rotating in one direction. Rotating the ankle and the feet in the opposite direction. And slowly engage the inner thighs and gently bring the legs back through center. Flex the knee. Hug your right thigh into the chest. Keep your left knee flexed and left foot down toward the floor. And let's rotate in one direction. From the hip joint, try to direct attention to the movement generated on your right knee joint. And reverse, going to the opposite direction. Flex the right foot on top of your right thigh with both hands holding from the hamstring or the shin, IT band stretch. Release the left foot down, half happy baby. Grab the outside of the foot or the right side of the right leg and just guide the thigh, the right leg outside of your right rib cage. And release right foot down. Hug your left thigh into the chest. Let's rotate. Going in one direction first from the hip joint. Mobilization of the joint. Now let's go into the opposite direction. Now place the left foot on top of your right thigh, IT band stretch, holding from the hamstring or the shin, chin to the chest. Breathe through this. and release. Right foot down, half happy baby. Fold the outside of your left foot, guide the thigh outside of the rib cage. Let's come into the full happy baby. Right foot up, holding from the outside of both feet, or the outside of the lower part of your legs. Keep lower back flat on the mat, chin to the chest. Breathe. And guide the sole of the feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana, first with the feet off the mat. And with the sole of the feet together, lower the feet down, place the hands to the belly, knees out, and do your best here to soften the pelvis, the hips, the inner thighs, the glutes, and your pelvic floor. Take a moment. And bring the arms to the side in T position. Now, keep your left knee out and the right knee comes up to the sky. Now we're going to twist to the, we're going to rotate to the left, bring the right arm with you, and we're all going to come right palm to touch your left palm. Now, right arm goes up to the sky, right knee comes up, and then open the right arm in T position, the right knee is out. Left knee come up, left arm comes with the left knee, and then we're going to the right side, left palm touching your right hand. Left hand goes up, left knee comes up. Then we open in Supta Baddha Konasana. Inhale, right arm goes up, right knee comes up, and we're twisting and coming to the left. The right hand touch your left palm. Right arm goes up, right knee comes up, and we open in Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Left arm comes up, left knee up, and let's all rotate to the right side. Left hand touch your right hand. Last round, left hand comes up, left knee comes up, Supta Baddha Konasana, and hold in position. Slowly bring both knees up. Slowly keep the knees together, walk your feet out, and the thighs and the knees are in, and the feet are out. A wide, excuse me, wide as your mat. Take a moment. Use your breath. Open the knees out, and let's do some windshield wiper movement. Legs are going to one direction and the head goes to the opposite direction. Just move gently from side to side. Return back through center. Bring the arms up and overhead. Now walk your feet under the knees, straightening both legs all the way to the front of the mat. Pencil stretch, reach, reach, reach. Now open the right leg to the side, to the corner of the mat, and then cross your left leg over to your right ankle. Flex your elbows, grab your left wrist with your right hand, and then slowly guide the spine to the right to get our last lateral stretch of the rib cage. Both elbows are flexed, and you're gently arching the spine to the right. Return the spine back through center. The left foot comes to the left corner of the mat and cross the right leg over to your left ankle. Grab your right wrist with your left hand, flex the elbow, and then guide the spine to the left. Relax and breathe through this level stretch. Spine back through center and do the crossing of the legs. So both feet are wide as the mat. And then bring the arms overhead and just reach, adjust your spine, and then slowly release the hands down by your body, palms facing up. And you are now in your Shavasana pose. Relax just make your way down into your final pose. So if you need to cover yourself, put a sweater, socks on, take the time. This is Shavasana. It's time of letting go, practicing stillness. Eyes closed, soft muscles of the face. Shoulders are releasing towards the floor, so are the hips, the pelvis, the legs, head to toes, toes to the head. Do your best to release and soften any tensions you may still be holding there. There are these joints with muscles, tendons, and ligaments. And take the time to be aware of the joints that are still tight. And take your time to concentrate on the breath, especially long exhales, to assist that specific joint to release the tension down. You take your time and just go up and down, making stops in every single joint. And keep moving to the next one. Keep releasing, softening, and letting go.
Slowly, please deepen your breath. Move your head gently from side to side. Toes, fingers, bring some movement. But we're going to extend the arms overhead, give yourself a hug, and then roll over to one side and pause there in fetal position. It's like an extension of your Shavasana from a different position. Take your time. Be aware of your body. Keep letting go any resistance, any tightness, using your breath. And now slowly the head comes last. Please join me. Let's sit all together. Being aware of the spine, lifting it from the heart center into neutral position. Relax your shoulders. Let's take a moment here to reconnect with the breath. And we're going to use visualization in this one, because like I always say, the mind does what the mind does, which is constantly distracting us, bombarding us with thoughts and emotions called the vrittis, that is distractions. So we're going to concentrate on the breath. And every time that we have these thoughts and emotion that keeps wanting to us to bring the attention to it, we're going to place gently that thoughts and emotion in this cloud that we're going to have around our, kind of like maybe to the right side of our head. This cloud, small cloud, middle-sized clouds, it doesn't matter. We're just going to place that thought or emotion every time just comes to us gently in this cloud, and we're going to watch that cloud with that thought to move away gently, and then we'll bring the attention back to the breath. So as many clouds we need to create to place those thoughts, to move them away gently and keep coming to the breath, we'll do it. Just bring your focus to the breath and use as many clouds as you need in order to keep the mind free of vrittis. Watch your breath. Connect with your breath. Return now to your regular breath. Bringing both hands to the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Take the time to notice the body. Take the time especially to check in with the state of the mind. The mind feels calm, still, at peace. Let's do our best to cultivate this state of mind a little bit longer after the practice. Let's be aware and focus on keeping the mind at peace, sattvic state. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there always be peace, peace and more perfect peace within ourselves, our relationships in our natural world. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And I thank you all very much for being here today practicing yoga. Namaskar. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a lovely rest of a week. Hopefully see you on Thursday. Take care. Stay healthy. Stay happy. I'll see you Thursday. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.